fact that the lawyers in this firm, such a high percentage of them, year in and year out, do pro bono work for Lawyers Alliance's clients, and the fact that we're able to place projects here efficiently with confidence that those projects are going to be completed successfully. No one's going to drop the ball. We're not going to have to intervene. The fact of the matter is that when we can place projects with confidence at a law firm, that relationship is only going to grow over time, and we expect our relationship with Seyfarth Shaw will grow over time. It's been so successful, there's no reason why it shouldn't.
We're both real estate lawyers doing transactional practice. Anthony and I were at first very hesitant to take on a case that was not a real estate or transactional oriented. We decided to just go for it, and fortunately the organization that gave us the cases had a really structured training program and lots of resources for us to use, including mentor attorneys that we turn to quite often. So it wound up being a real learning experience, but not something that we felt like we couldn't handle.
My advice for lawyers who don't regularly do this type of work would be, pull the trigger, get out there, and kind of see what the process is all about. There are plenty of resources available. Robin and I went to trainings before both of the cases that we took, and like I say, there's just a ton of resources. We contacted other attorneys in the firm who had done this type of work before, and everybody was willing and able to help out. I think Robin and I would definitely do another asylum case. Both experiences were positive, and you just feel like you really get a lot out of them.
I'm most passionate about any issue that involves social justice, and specifically trafficking of humans. That's really what draws my heart and what I'm most involved in. The firm has been very supportive. One of the really neat things is I had a couple of coworkers nominate me for the Community Service Award and actually received the Unsung Hero Award for my involvement in community service last year. And that involved getting a $2,500 donation to a charity of my choice, which was a human trafficking organization. And they've just been very receptive to hearing about the things that are going on in the community and maybe coming out to support them. If you're considering volunteering and you haven't managed to get out and do it just yet, I would say find it within yourself to get out and overcome that hurdle. Once you start helping other people, it's really kind of addictive, and it doesn't take a big program. You can do small things, find something that you're interested in, and investigate it, and you'll find 100 different ways that you can get involved.
The rewards come on a weekly basis, just watching the kids with smiles on their faces as they sort of accomplish what they set out to do, or they score goals, or hustle back on defense and break up a play, and just listening to the buzz in the locker room. It's like any other locker room where the kids are bragging about their achievements on the ice and how many goals they got and everything else. Seyfarth has been a huge supporter of our special hockey program. We got started by getting pro bono help to get nonprofit status and get status as a nonprofit corporation in Massachusetts, which was a huge hurdle to overcome to get started. I have a big fundraiser every year where we play, the parents play against the Boston Bruins alumni, and Seyfarth's always been a big sponsor of that event as well. So they've really been great as far as getting us started and helping to keep the program going with money, services, sponsorship, all sorts of things. To me, the message would be just go for it. Just if you have an idea, if you see a need that needs to be filled, just get something started. It might work out, it might not, but you just never know what will come out of it. The idea that we would start with 5 kids and turn it into a program with 2 teams and end up hosting a tournament with almost 1,000 players was not something I ever envisioned in my wildest dreams. So you just never know unless you give it a try.
For me, the way I think of it is having in my back pocket the best lawyers I can think of in the country at my side, so that there's nothing that I worry about because I've got Seyfarth on my side.